Hi there and welcome to this week's edition of Vero News Rewind. I'm your host Debbie Carson, online editor for VeroNews.com. Let's get started with a look at this week's news. Chili lovers will be feeling the heat on Saturday at the 7th Annual Firefighters Chili Cook-Off at Point West. This highly anticipated event will feature chili from local restaurants, businesses, schools, service organizations, and even fire stations. This year, there's a friendly rivalry brewing between the Board of County Commissioners and the Vero Beach City Council. Both teams spent Thursday crafting their own concoctions of chili to enter in the contest. Cook-off goers should come early and hungry to ensure that there's enough chili for them to taste test, because once it's gone, it's gone. Sebastian leaders are considering a $1 million project that would extend Powerline Road south from Main Street to County Road 512. If approved, construction could be underway by spring of 2011. The roadway currently consists of 2 rows of power lines and a dirt path currently used by city vehicles. Residents attended a public workshop this week to address their concerns about the project, including speeding, safety, and wildlife. In other news this week, the Indian River County School District has approved issuing more than $25 million worth of construction bonds for 2 projects, including a new campus for Vero Beach Elementary, which would free up other funds for construction of a portion of Osceola Magnet. And both Vero Beach and Sebastian have new leadership after their duly elected council members were sworn in this week. Jay Kramer and Pilar Turner will join Vero Beach City Council as the mayor and vice mayor, and Jim Hill and Don Wright will serve as Sebastian's mayor and vice mayor. It's Friday again and the football season is beginning to wind down. St. Edward's will take on Seven Rivers at home in the first round of playoffs for the Sunshine State Athletic Conference. Sebastian River will host Treasure Coast, and Vero Beach High School has the night off. We'll have coverage of the 2 games tonight, so make sure you come back to VeroNews.com and check out those scores and highlights. From a Broadway-inspired musical and chicken soup to a fest of ale and chili, much of what's going on this weekend is sure to keep everyone in the family busy and happy. Going on until November 14th, Riverside Theater presents Cagney, a high-stepping, explosive new musical about legendary Broadway performer and the screen's greatest tough guy, James Cagney, on the Stark stage. On Friday, the 2nd Annual Firefighters International Fest of Ale and Fine Wine will take to Point West. New this year is the addition of wine samplings. The event is, of course, open to adults 21 and older. On Saturday, the 7th Annual Walk to Remember to benefit Alzheimer and Parkinson's Association of Indian River County will be held at Riverside Park. And the Indian River County Historical Society will host Old Front Porch Tales at Hallstrom House, featuring stories about the Old Orchid School. Later that day, the annual Firefighters Chili and Salsa Cook-Off will get underway at Point West's Heritage Park to benefit Child Care Resources. And on Sunday, Child Care Resources will host Sparkling Jazz, tasting and toasting to benefit the organization. And the Vero Beach Museum of Art will hold its Opera Studies program, reviewing various pieces. The Treasure Coast Chorale will present a selection of favorite songs from Broadway musicals, and the First Presbyterian Church of Vero Beach will host a free concert featuring a cappella music. As always, for more information about these or other events, be sure to check out our community calendar. Well, that's it for us this week, so make sure that you email us your news by sending it to newstips@veronews.com. Follow us on Twitter and friend us on Facebook. Until next week, have a great one and take care.